What's up, Wildlings, and welcome to the Sean vs. Wild podcast. I'm your host, as always, the man, the myth, the Sean Thriller Smith, the guy putting rad back into talk radio. And speaking of rad, this week's episode may actually be the raddest. It's certainly the wildest, the craziest, maybe, the most hilarious, but it's also the most not suitable for work. Okay, guys? NSFW. A lot of adult-themed language, a lot of coarse, sexually charged language on this show. So if you're at work, put in your headphones. Don't get fired over this, guys. You're not going to want to blare that speaker up to 11 if you're at work. Put in your headphones. Adults only. So if you're a kid, don't listen to this podcast or any podcast for that matter because you're a kid. You should be outside playing with your friends. If you're offended by language and stuff like that, this isn't going to be the one for you. Check out my episode next week when I interview a satanic black metal band. But for the rest of us, get ready to hear some of the funniest stories you've ever heard on this or any show for that matter. I've got New York City hip-hop group Chico and Lollipop with DJ Karen joining me in the Smithsonian today. I caught him on tour with my good friend K-Day. You remember K-Day from all the way back on episode 5. If you haven't checked out her show, check that out. If you loved that episode, you're going to love this one. When I saw him live, I made it through about one song before I realized, I love this group. I have to have them on the show. And that's exactly what happened. You know, we partied together that night and then sat down the next day to do this episode. And if you're a fan of, say, Mickey Avalon, Dirt Nasty, Riff Raff, Die Antwoord, that sort of thing, you're going to absolutely fall in love with them like I did. And I'll tell you what, Chico and Lollipop will be debuting their new single Hungover on this episode, but also today the music video for it just dropped on YouTube. So if you want to get all the insight you need for this podcast, stop what you're doing right now, hit pause, and look up Hungover by Chico and Lollipop on YouTube. You're going to make sure, you're going to want to do that to make sure that you have all the deets on the group before you listen to this podcast. So check that out now. And while you're checking stuff out, if you do have a podcast of your own or a band or business, you're going to want to check out audiofileinc.com to get your brand merchandise printed. Shane at Audiophile Inc. always does a tremendous job every single time. He printed the Sean vs. Wild merch. You get a lot of compliments on those. He printed all my previous band's merch, as well as most of the band's merch in the tri-state area. He's doing it for everybody. He's going to give you the prints that you want on the brands that you love, all the while giving you the best deal in town, no matter what town you live in, because Audiophile Inc. will ship to all 50 nifty United States from 13 original colonies. So go to audiofileinc.com, place your order with Shane, tell him the Wild Man sent you, and look good, man. You want to look fantastic? Who doesn't want to look fantastic? When you look good, you feel good. A good friend of mine named Blake Stellhut once told me that. And yeah, guys, well, I'll tell you what, that's going to be about it for me today. Thanks to Chico and Lollipop for doing the show. Thanks to Shane at Audiophile Inc. for sponsoring this episode. Thanks to Joe Brock, as always. He's been booping these dials, making me sound like $100 week in and week out. And I also have to thank you guys, the listeners, for giving this show a chance. You know, if you haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe on iTunes or across any of your preferred social media. It's pretty much everywhere. Tell a friend if you like it. Tell an enemy if you hate it. Post about it on Reddit. However you like to get the word out there. Anything you can do, I'll be forever in your debt. I would really, really appreciate it. But yeah, you guys know the drill. Anyway, that's enough for me today. Sit back, put your headphones in, rewind your VHS copy of Booty Call, and let's get wild.
DJ Karen suggested we talk about who's masturbated how many times on this tour, and nobody knows.
We gotta keep tally. I feel like we should have a scoreboard,
like Seinfeld, like the contest.
I don't watch Seinfeld.
Sorry, she's from Denmark.
She's from Denmark.
But anyway,
is that where the accent comes from?
Yes.
Yeah.
It comes from a mix between Denmark and, I guess,
Washington Heights.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know.
Well, so I only masturbated once on this tour so far. It's been very difficult, very challenging.
Wow.
But it was in the bed that K-Day grew up in.
Oh my God! Does she know this?
No, she has no idea.
She's going to be really surprised.
I didn't mean to do it. It's just that there were tissues right next to the bed.
Oh wow! Why do you think there were tissues next to the bed?
Because her mom is a good host.
There were also pictures of K-Day as a child, so
everywhere.
That's how to do.
I don't. All right, next subject.
Next subject. All right, guys. Welcome to a very not suitable for work, NSFW episode of the Sean vs. Wild podcast. I'm your host, as always. Thanks, buddy. No one's ever clapped for me before. This is a new one. But I'm your host, as always, Sean Thriller Smith. Joining me today in the Smithsonian, all the way from Brooklyn, New York here, I've got Chico, Lollipop, and DJ Karen of the group Chico and Lollipop.
Whoop!
Guys, welcome to Indiana.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
How have you enjoyed your stay so far?
Oh,
Your
man.
one day.
I love Hoosiers.
Yeah, I figured you would. You had that written all over your
Oh,
face
yeah.
whenever I saw you. I was like, this guy's a Hoosier fan.
Oh my God, I love sucking on Hoosiers.
I just love that movie, the Hoosiers movie with, the guy that now
Like
I just blew my own show.
Like
right
Rodney
here.
Dangerfield or some shit, right?
Yeah, no, it's with Gene Hackman.
It's
I don't
like
know why
every
I
time
couldn't
you
think of
watch
that.
it, it's like, are they going to win the big game? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, so seeing you guys yesterday, I've never seen a solid gold limousine before.
Well, it's because you never met us before.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. You guys were stylish. You guys were really rolling in.
Pretty lavish.
So, and your last show was Japan, you said?
Yeah, Tokyo.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I was in Tokyo, and I always wanted to perform in Tokyo.
Right.
So I just started rapping in the subway.
Wow.
Well,
pretty
hey,
good.
you have an audience of, millions of people.
Yeah. If only-
In that one subway card.
But no, guys, I'm here with Chico and Lollipop, and they are
What's up, y'all?
they're out on tour, and
Yes, we
I
are.
caught them last night. Guys, everybody knows podcasts aren't live, okay? But when we're recording it, I caught them last night. They were in Louisville, and the show blew my mind. I was like, you guys have to come back to the house, drink a few cold beers with your boy Sean, and do a podcast.
Much
And-
obliged.
And I
That's
want
what
to
happened.
apologize because I actually did not take you up on the invitation because I found a country boy that I went home with instead. So I apologize. I just joined you guys this morning, but thank you for your hospitality. I just had to get that out
Oh,
the
hey,
way.
you're welcome.
Right.
Yeah.
I do what I can. Some people call me a hero, but you know how it is. Tauruses with an Aries moon.
Right, exactly. We're
So-
the same. That's what we have in common. We're Tauruses with an Aries moon.
Yeah, sorry guys, you didn't know that this podcast was just going to go straight
Into astrology.
into astrology for the next hour.
I just did Sean's reading.
I used to drive a Ford Taurus.
Okay.
That's the car I actually learned how to drive on.
Oh, yeah?
Ford Taurus.
And you're a Taurus?
And I'm a Taurus.
It's a little bit
Look at
narcissistic,
how
isn't it?
Connects. It all connects.
It's all part of my
guys.
sign, bro. Lollipop will fill you in.
Yeah,
you
I'll
know?
fill you in on the road.
So guys, you're on the road, and then last night I caught the show. Never seen anything like that before. I was super into it.
Thank you.
Give people out there, because I feel like this is going to be a relatively new audience for you guys. Tell me, tell some people in a nice summary here what to expect out of Chico and Lollipop.
I think you should take it, Lollipop.
Oh, thank you. What to expect? I mean, we basically just party. We basically just like live our best lives on stage with DJ Karen.
I agree. As soon as I didn't know what to expect, and then when the music started, I was like, these people are living their best lives.
Right.
A life much nicer than mine, or much more fulfilling than mine. I would say everyone out there, I don't want to pigeonhole you guys, but if you are fans of Riff Raff, Dirt Nasty, Mickey Avalon, you're going to really enjoy.
Was there a moment
What we've done.
that stuck out for you? Where you were like, oh my God.
Yeah, the first song.
Which was? What happened?
The first song, I believe, was Hungover, which you have
Hungover.
prepared.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You have prepared a piece for the show today. Yeah, Hungover was the first track. Am I right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
There you
You're
go,
absolutely
dude.
right.
And from the moment I heard the lyrics, I was like, this is right up my alley.
Right.
This is my jam.
Well, for the listeners out there, maybe we want to do the chorus.
Right. It goes a little something like this. I'm hungover.
I'm just hung.
I'm a dumb bitch.
I'll make a dumb bitch come.
Exactly. And that is genius, guys.
Thank
Marketing
you.
genius.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's just real. It just comes from the heart.
What? Okay, so how did the band form? How did this? I keep calling it a band. Would you call it a band group?
No, we're a band.
Yeah, you guys are
We're-
pretty fucking punk rock for real.
Right.
It's 2017.
We're a
Band means
band.
everything.
Yeah. Well, we began on another tour. We were in we were affiliated with a band called Love Crime in New York, and me and Chico, what? Wait.
What? Are you okay?
This is not live, right?
Oh, I can. I'll probably just leave it in. It's cool.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. All right. So, I mean, okay, to tell you the truth, I didn't want to say this, but okay. Chico and I we both used to come to the same kind of underground lap dance club in Brooklyn.
Now, are you saying Latin dance club or lap dance?
No, lap dance.
Oh,
Lap
okay.
dance.
Lap dance.
One of those ones where you need to get like the text because it moves. You gotta be on the list and know where to go.
Oh, gotcha.
It's not like
Like a speakeasy.
it's underground. Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's just
We don't have those here in Indiana.
Are you sure?
Maybe I'm just not cool enough to have gotten the text.
Are you sure?
No, they don't. That's why we're here to do our show.
So we met there, and it's actually it's a funny place because it's mainly for Hasidic Jews that go to this lap dance club. And I don't know why Chico was there.
I just roll because those Hasids know how to keep a secret.
Okay. So it's for religious reasons or something. And I was working it. And we just started talking about music. And that's how we started. We immediately, like, I think our first song was Swallow.
Yeah.
It's a song called Swallow. And that's kind of like how it all started.
Swallow's about Roadhead.
I think you gave me a ride home or something. And we started.
Not that kind of ride.
We started talking about it.
Yeah.
And then we basically just wrote the chorus right then and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
DJ Karen, how did you get involved?
So I actually met this dude, Chico, like 10 years ago. And he doesn't even fucking remember the first time we met.
It's true. I don't remember.
He thinks we met the night that he had some like threesome or something. And
Were you involved in that or no?
Dude, I wish, man. I
He
tried
was,
to get into
he was
that
the last
shit.
person there. I was
Yeah.
like, all right. I
Trying
was
to make
having
a fatal four-way here.
I was having a party at my place, and everybody's like straggling. I was like, all right, Karen, you gotta go. He's like, oh, okay, have a good night. And the
I know.
next day I was like, yo, guess what happened last night? He was like, fuck.
And I actually had no idea. I was like, "What the fuck? There was a girl still there." I thought I was the last person there. I was like trying to hang out, just be like,
Yeah, so
"Yo."
whenever we talk about when we met, I always bring up that night. He's like, dude, I met you like 6 years before that. I was like, what? Really?
Yeah, I'm like, man, like we were friends. We hung out. We got ice cream together. Went to rope.
Was this party better than that party you told me about last night? I'm not trying to.
Which
not trying
party
to
was
call
that?
you
I
out
don't
on it.
even remember. So
The cake party that you threw?
Oh, God. That was a terrible party. Yeah, I was telling him in college, me and my roommate, we bought a keg. We lived like 2 blocks off campus. We like decorated the whole place. We put up a DJ booth. I put a bowl on the table and I wrote, put your keys in here because I was trying to do like a swingers party. and all our friends were supposed to come. And then we just sat there, the 2 of us with a keg alone all
And
night.
no keys in the bowl.
No
Yeah.
keys just my keys and his keys, but we were already living there. So,
We already
And you
lived there.
already been doing that.
oh,
So.
it was so embarrassing.
Yeah, maybe that whole swingers thing was just it turned him off.
I was
don't
just
know.
practicing for later.
You gotta
What-
think this was like what 2004.
2000,
Five.
no, I'm not that old. This was like 2006.
Did you
Yeah, so I got
advertise that it was a key party?
No, I didn't. I wanted it to be a surprise.
Surprise, guys!
Surprise key party.
You're going home with someone that you didn't come with.
Yeah. And then you're going to come with them.
I see what you've
That's
done there.
beautiful.
Hey.
Wow, we should write that down. Come on,
Okay.
write it down.
All right, this is the next song. This is the next
Key
hit
party
record
and
right here.
Chico's.
Key party.
Yeah. So our shows are pretty crazy because all our songs are just about fucking.
Yeah.
But what's not different about us is that all songs are about fucking.
Right.
They
Yeah.
just don't say it.
Right.
They
we say
pretend
it
that
a
they're
lot.
not.
Right.
And that's,
And we want to keep it a buck with everybody.
yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too deep with you guys, but I find that like really being honest is very difficult in this day and age.
Yeah.
You know, as a podcaster, I'm like, I want to be able to talk about whatever I'd like to talk about, but I'm like, you know what? I don't want all the backlash that I know that would come with, you know, maybe saying, hey, I really didn't like this movie or I didn't like this
Right.
album or something.
Right.
And
It seems like you're not even being honest now because I feel like what you're trying to say is, hey, I really like Nazis.
hey, you already have the haircut, bro. No, but you know what I'm
it's
saying?
true.
Like sometimes I just feel in this day and age in social media and stuff, it's like, you can't hardly be opinionated without a lot of differing opinions coming back to you.
And they're anonymous, so they don't hold back.
Exactly.
They just attack you.
Yeah.
But don't you think that because of that, like, we really want the real shit now?
Yeah.
You know, we really like when someone's keeping it like real, you're like, yes, like, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she was saying that yesterday. Yeah, you got to keep it 100%. Like, you know,
That's why we fuck with K-Day too.
Yeah,
K-Day's
totally.
always a part of our shows.
she doesn't even know how to be fake at all.
Nah, she doesn't.
Even if she had to try.
So that's the tribe right there.
Yeah. You guys fit together perfectly. Like,
Thank
it all just
you.
makes sense.
That's
You know-
family right there.
So we have a song where, like, we'll say, you know, raw dick me, make my inside sticky, right?
Beautiful.
So that to me isn't gross at all. What's gross is when Jason Mraz says, I want to kiss you down to your butterfly. And I'm like,
Did Jason Mraz actually say that?
yeah, he has a song where he says, I'll kiss you down to your... I'm like, ugh, that's so gross.
Maybe it's like a butterfly tramp stamp, and he's just gonna.
Maybe. I
That's
just think
where
he
it's
dates
headed.
a lot of beefy women.
It could be.
Oh shit.
Hey man, everybody's got a type.
Everybody does have a type. But like to me, it's so
Bad
much better
bitches.
to just say, I want to tongue fuck you while you're doggy style with your asshole getting shit on my nose. That's okay. But if you're going to be
Wow.
like, oh, I want to kiss you down to your hairy
can't-
donut. Like, ew, that's disgusting. Just say it. Just fucking say it.
That's probably the most haggard thing that's ever been said on this podcast. But
Kiss my hairy donut.
yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's the next shirt that you guys should print. You know,
That's a good idea.
I've got a guy that does shirts, man. Just hit me
Nice,
up. I'll
nice, nice.
make it happen for you.
Each shirt for an extra $5, I will wipe on my ass.
Yeah, perfect. Not only can you get a shirt, but I will also have disrespected it by the time that you receive it.
No, we're all about respect. Like, we say dumb bitch, but I'm a staunch feminist. So is DJ Karen.
Oh, yeah.
So is Lollipop.
They're bigger feminists than any women.
So you guys got started, met by chance at a party, 6 years maybe.
Destiny.
Yeah, and all
Parties.
of the signs, all of the planets aligned.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
And you guys formed. So
we formed.
I'm a Virgo with a Taurus moon and an 8-inch Venus. That's all I know.
He always makes fun of me because I do the astrology thing, but it fits, yo. Like, I'm serious.
yeah, she did a reading for me.
That's right.
It was very surreal. So
I would
It
say
was
you're
real fast.
fortunate to have had the reading.
yeah, it was great.
Are you
I gotta say, you know, we're big fans of yours because you were in K-Day's video, High and Dry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also played some drums on that album.
Amazing.
Yes, oh yeah.
I really
So-
like the drums on that album.
Oh, thank you. You're just saying that because you're a Taurus with an Aries.
Exactly.
An Aries moon.
No, I do enjoy
very conciliatory.
the drums.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you so much. Yeah, and K-Day did give me kind of a nice little starring role in that.
Yeah.
She let me show off my comedic skills, and then
Yeah, you're a funny dude.
You're
my
really
trademark
funny.
was always licking my drumstick.
Ah.
And so
yeah,
she put that
yeah.
in specifically
Nice.
into the video.
But-
I
Oh,
love
it's
when
kinda my
people
thing.
lick my drumstick.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect. If you ever see the Sean versus Wild, well, when you see it, I'm sure you've probably already subscribed already to the show.
Absolutely.
But,
and all you motherfuckers should subscribe to it too.
But yeah, you'll see. Well, they already have. They're listening.
Well,
I
some
think
of them
they've-
are, some
yeah.
of them is like this is their first time.
This is, yeah, that's true. Everybody subscribe, like, share, subscribe. You got to get that in. Thank you for. It's nice to have you do it, and I didn't have to do it this week. So.
I mean, I just am very sensitive to it because I remember my first time.
that's true.
I know. I was there.
He's on a roll.
I was there, bro. It was that key party, 2006.
The key to my heart, your heart, and her heart.
So, dude, yeah, key party at the Homeboy Hotel. That's got to be the next single.
I love that.
So, but yeah. Anyway, what I was going to say is basically, if you see the cover photo for the podcast, I'm licking my drumstick on that one as well. It's kind of my thing.
Brand consistency.
Yeah, I got to stay consistent.
That's good. That's
You
what's
know.
up. That's
So,
what's up.
speaking of that's what's up, you guys played Louisville last night. What did you guys think of the show? What did you guys think of Louisville? I mean, I know you said you love Hoosiers, but what did you think about the show last night? I thought it was great.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
did-
The
I
lineup
loved
was
it.
really good. I really liked
Yeah.
the whole like creep diet into Bird Zoo into us.
I'd never heard Creep Dive before, but
They were
was-
awesome.
Solid.
Yeah,
I was
shout
into
out
that.
to them. Yeah, they
Super
did a great
solid.
job.
They
Yeah.
did a Gigi Allen cover. That was unexpected.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was fucking great.
Great.
I was
Yeah.
glad they didn't shit on the stage.
I was upset they didn't.
This is GG Allen cover, guys. We're going to go real authentic with
Yeah.
this and actually take
That's
a shit
what
on
people
the
want is
stage.
authenticity.
That's not what I want.
But
Like GG Allen, if I were ever in a venue and somebody shat on the stage, I'd be like, you know what? This is where I draw the line here, guys. The smell is going to make.
Don't come to New York then.
Dude. Is that a thing?
Well, if the stage is the fucking A train at 2 a.m, yeah.
I have been to New York a few times,
Exactly.
actually. We played New York a few times, and I was saying, living in New York, I don't see how you guys do it. It
don't
was
know how we do
difficult for me.
Yeah. It's a lot of hustling.
Yeah.
I literally work at Hustler on the side.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I know we out here killing it, but you know what I'm saying? It's
gotta get
real. That
yeah.
rent is real. It's not like Louisville. How do you say Louisville in Louisville?
I just say Louisville.
Louisville.
But also, you'll catch me say Louisville a
Oh,
lot
okay.
too.
I
like
say
Louisville.
I like Louisville.
Perfect.
Louisville. I learned how to say Searle.
What?
Searle.
What's Searle?
Cereal.
Oh,
I've
Searle.
never heard Searle before,
Searle.
but who knows?
So my hookup last night asked if I want some Searle.
That was considerate of him.
It's so nice. Yeah, he was
Were
great.
you with Lil Wayne last night?
He was so great.
But yeah, so being in New York, everybody on top of each other, such small living quarters.
And we live close together.
It's not that bad. But yeah,
I
I
see
mean,
what you've
I have a
done there.
friend. I have a friend from Wisconsin who came to visit, and she was like having a panic attack. She was like, "There's so many people. There's so many people." She said like, she grew up
That's
like
true.
20 minutes from a supermarket when she was a kid.
yeah.
Wow.
You know,
That was me. I told you I grew up on like 100 acres of farmland.
Yeah.
And like
I can't
30
even
minutes
imagine.
away from everything.
can't even imagine.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, but New York, it's cool. It's adventurous. It's fun. And speaking of that, you have a residency
Oh yeah,
We
in Arlene's
perform-
grocery there.
We perform at Tragic Tuesday. We open for Bree Love and Chu Fu.
shout out
Oh,
to them. They're
amazing.
wonderful people.
Yeah.
Amazing. And we actually do it with K-Day. So we play every first Tuesday of the month. It's such a good time. It's like literally one of the best Tuesdays I've ever.
It's one of the best Tuesdays I've ever had.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Well, there's
Every
like
month.
like Fat Tuesday,
Yeah.
and then there's Tragic Tuesday,
And then like every so
What's-
often your birthday's on
Mardi
Tuesday. You know?
What's Fat Tuesday?
Mardi Gras.
Oh, okay.
Every day's Fat Tuesday when you're Sean Thriller Smith here, bro.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I like it.
I live every Tuesday like it's Fat Tuesday.
Dude, we did a show for right before Father's Day. We called it the Who's Your Daddy pre-Father's Day party, and at the
classic.
end, I handed out little vials of cum.
Yeah.
Yep.
to all
And
the
everybody was
ladies in
very
the
grateful
audience.
for that.
Yeah, this one girl.
That'll probably definitely come in handy.
She leaned forward. I went to hand it to her, and she leaned forward. She opened her mouth. She wanted me to put it in her mouth, and I was like, "Haha!" And I went
It's
to
for
hand it to
making
her.
babies, bitch. That's
Yeah.
not how you make babies. Get your turkey baster.
Get
right.
your turkey baster. She made me put it in her fucking mouth, dude. The crowd there is wild. It's awesome.
Awesome.
I
Actually,
played-
that reminds me. Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead.
That reminds me of we went to Nashville before we hit Louisville, and we were just like gonna hang out a little bit, and we went to a gay karaoke bar,
Canvas.
Yep.
Canvas, and that actually reminded me of like that's like a Tragic Tuesday type vibe too.
Definitely.
That was
What was
so
it like
fun.
there? Tell me all about it. Because
Okay.
honestly, I heard you guys talk about it, but we never had a direct conversation about this, about
Oh,
what's
it was
going on
great.
here.
The guys didn't pay for any drinks at all.
Yeah, like they were like, yo, the girls were like, yo, we paid so much money for drinks. And we're like, oh, really? Like DJ Karen, what did you tell them?
Yeah. So at the end of the night, I'm like, yo, guys, I don't think I spent any money there the entire night. And like K-Day and Lollipop are like, what the fuck? Like they're looking at their bill. They're like, what the fuck? We spent $100 last night.
That's when me and Karen were like, oh, I think we were hanging out at the wrong fucking bars.
Yeah, right?
We got to go to the gay bars.
No, man, I gotta start going to the gay bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely.
I was
hooked
getting
y'all
my
up.
titties touched.
Oh, really?
Oh,
nice,
yeah,
nice,
yeah.
This
nice.
this guy goes up to Karen and he's like, oh my God, can I grab you? And he's like, I'm not gay, but yeah, sure, you can grab me. But and then,
course,
and
like-
then he
That's
goes,
so nice.
that's even better.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
it is.
Then I won't get attached. He's like, you won't get attached to me. I said, well, I don't know,
That's
buddy.
awesome.
With that hat you're wearing, I don't know, buddy.
I was thinking that if most people that are like homophobic just went to drink at a gay bar just one time,
Done.
Yeah.
just as often as all our Republican senators like to go, like at the airport bathrooms,
With
they would realize that
lady
it's
boys?
just
You're right.
fun.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's just people are having a good time and they're just chill like
Yeah.
anybody else. I just
Yeah.
wish
doing a lot of show tunes and Beyonce
Yeah.
covers,
I-
which is great.
I just wish everybody would go to a gay bar and just be like, oh, wait, like, it's just like a bar?
It's just like a regular
thought it
bar,
was
but
like-
people are actually dancing and like,
Yeah.
Actually
Yes,
having fun,
Sean.
yeah. Not afraid.
I thought it was all about that decadent lifestyle.
yeah. It's not about just giving people dirty looks and sitting in silence.
Well, you have to be a little sassy.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you can also have a great time.
Oh, we
you know
had
what I'm
a
saying?
great time.
Most of the time when I go to the bar, it's like standing around. Like you get a beer.
I wish that girl would talk to me.
Look at people. Yeah.
that girl's pretty. Why aren't you talking to me?
See a hot girl, never talk to her.
Yeah.
Leave. That's basically
Yeah.
a typical night at the bar for me. But we used to go in Asheville, North Carolina, to a
There's
gay bar
Asheville. I
called
didn't know.
Scandals. And the logo was exactly as the same logo as Sandals, like those trip
Nice.
packages to go to Jamaica or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
The Scandals.
Oh, that's awesome.
And dude, it was literally. It's the coolest place ever. You go to, they have like, it's 3 stories. Downstairs had like a whole like drag show theater.
Oh, wow.
And then like just like all the walls were just like LED screen playing music, and they would, you know, like the songs and stuff you would hear would actually have like a video mashup that went along with it.
Yeah.
From like they would like mash up, you know, like a Madonna song, for example,
of course.
and that video would be playing, and then it would like mash up with, say, you know, Cher, and then it would like cut back and forth between the Madonna and Cher thing. It was great. I don't know how they did it. They put a lot of effort in this.
You're really
but-
into
Yeah.
that mashup video,
I love
Sean.
that shit. Yeah, I love that shit.
Whatever, man. Sorry, that's what I was focused on. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
I was getting a drink. I was like, I guess I'll watch this Madonna. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah. No, actually,
Exactly.
I cut some visuals like that for our Von Off party. a
Oh,
while ago,
yeah.
yeah.
Karen hosts a party in New York, like a DJ.
Lower
Like
East
We're called
Side.
5th of November. Me and my boy Cruz, shout out to him. We're trying to organize a party every 6 to 8 weeks, so keep an eye out for us. 5th of November in New York City.
Where did you get the name 5th of November?
So we're both born in November. We're both actually he's a Scorpio and I'm a Sag.
Gotcha.
So we decided to just pair up on it, kind of like average our 2 birthdays together. And
Remember the 5th of November.
exactamente.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Also, I'll have you know that here's a little pop culture trivia for you. But in Back to the Future, Doc Brown says, here's a red letter date in the history of science, November 5th, 1955. That's the date that Doc Brown invented time travel.
Whoa.
Whoa,
So-
didn't even know that, Karen.
Mindfuck. You got to mindfuck him.
That's the day when he got the, you know, hit his head and had a vision of the flux
Yeah.
capacitor. And
Eureka.
So there you go.
That's actually one of my favorite movies of all time. Like I think it's just like an example of a perfectly crafted movie.
Yeah.
Just
Just
gotta
had a
give shout out
conversation
to Robert
on
Zemeckis
on
there.
this show.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually not on this show. I went on someone else's podcast, and we literally just had a conversation. I was like, Back to the Future is the perfect trilogy.
Yeah, it really is, man.
Yeah. I mean, you guys want to talk about Star Wars? Nah, it's not my thing.
I mean, I
like
love
Back to
Star
the Future.
Wars.
Whoa, what?
All right,
Star
Chico,
Wars
calm
okay.
down. Calm down, Chico.
It's
You
all
know,
right.
it's okay.
Calm down, Chico.
It's okay. Some of the
calm
movies
down.
are
I'm
pretty
about
good.
to take my headphones off and get the fuck out
Calm
of here.
down. Calm
Dude,
down.
I'm gonna get back in my fucking
Star
van.
Wars is okay.
I'm out of here, man.
What were you just saying about you can't be real because you get the hate? I'm giving you the hate.
Yeah. See, exactly.
Do you like Star Trek?
No, it's all right.
Yeah, I feel that way about Star Trek.
I'm. It's fine.
Star Wars? Come on.
Star Wars to me is fine. It's not worth the hype that everybody's flipping out about. I'm not going to go to Star Wars World at like
Oh, I
Harry
already.
Potter World.
Me and
or
Karen
whatever.
already planned our
I'm
trip.
definitely fucking
Because
going.
really, if you
my
think
God.
about it, they only put out 3 good movies, and they have 7 of them.
No, 7 was good.
Yeah, I know. That's one of the 3.
Oh, which one of the original 3 wasn't good?
Return of the Jedi, bro. Return of the Jedi is
Get
dog
outta
shit.
here.
That's
Get out of here.
That's fair. I mean, it's a good movie.
It's not
but
dog shit. It's just not
I'll
good.
accept that it's not as great as the other ones.
Yeah. The other
You know
2,
what's-
iconic, bro.
The best movie? The Notebook.
Dude.
So good.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'll cry right now.
I mean, my personal favorite movie is, and this is actually a true story. When I was a young kid growing up in Harlem, I watched Booty Call over and over. I got that tape.
Oh God.
My parents didn't know I had it. I would just watch Booty Call at night, and I couldn't wait to grow up and like be a player.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Oh, and now
And
you're
now
all
you're
grown up
here.
and you're a player.
I know, right?
Yes, Karen.
You're a man of your word.
I'm a man of my
You
word,
set
yeah.
goals, you achieved them, dude.
Wow.
You've knocked them.
Yeah.
Every single one of them out of the fucking park. Slam dunk.
But all right, so here I got a little story for you. So I'd be watching Booty Call.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and also New York City. Who knows Robin Bird show in New York City? You ever seen a Robin Bird show?
No.
All right, so New York City late night public access. You didn't need cable or anything for this public access. That this woman named Robin Bird, she had this porn show, and she would have like strippers come on and like do their strip routines, and they would be like local strippers. They would go on the show. They'd be like, "Yeah, my name is like Alexis Flames, and I'm dancing at the Copacabana, you know, tomorrow night." And they would like come through the routine and like full ass, full pussy, full titties, even men, dicks out
On public access
on
television.
public access
Shit.
television
And you
That
don't want to
sounds
live in New York.
amazing.
in New York City.
I'm moving right now.
Yeah,
just for the
right?
public access.
Yeah, get in the
Don't
van.
even
Let's
have to-
go. We're going tomorrow.
Don't
And
even
like
have to pay
all
for
the
cable.
all the ads were for like escort services. It was like Asian massage escorts.
Nice.
And I was like, man, I can't wait until I have $4 so I can call these people.
$3.99.
It's like $3.99 a minute. I'm like, man, I
But
can't wait
wait.
until I can talk to these bitches for 1 minute.
That's all I need, bro. 1 minute.
But wait, so but I remember you told us, remember?
Exactly. Yep.
So
yep.
how does that go with like you didn't even touch your own dick?
So listen. So I'm here watching my late night public access porn, right? I'm like, but you're right. I'm not touching myself at all. I'm getting really. I remember actually the first time I got a boner, I was like, whoa. I was like, what is going on here? I was like, my dick can move. And so I'm watching all this porn. And I'm watching like booty call and stuff, and but I was never actually jerking off because I grew up in Harlem, and it wasn't really that much of a religious environment. Like, I mean, I went to church and stuff growing up, but you know, it was a very heavy like homophobic environment, and so like all the kids, like I never touched myself because all the kids thought that if you were jerking off, even if you were touching your own dick, that was gay, and you did not want to be gay, obviously. So like they're like, yeah, no, like you can't
That's
even
gay.
like even touching your own dick. Like only women are allowed to touch your dick
Or any dick, apparently.
or any dick. Yeah, any dick.
Unless you're a doctor.
So I was like, all right. I mean,
Yeah, what about doctors? No doctors in Harlem.
right. So I'm like, well, I'm not gay, so I guess I'm never gonna touch my dick.
So then what happened when you
So-
went to a different school?
So all right, so I never jerked off. So then I went to high school on the Upper West Side, and a totally different crowd. And so I'm like, I'm like 13
Maybe a little
years
bit
old.
more informed crowd.
Yeah, maybe a
Yeah.
little bit more informed crowd. So I'm like 13 years old, I'm rolling up in this high school. I'm like trying to like make friends and be all cool and stuff. And so like a bunch of the boys are talking and they're like, oh yeah, man, like last night I was watching this like,
I was watching Booty Call.
yeah, I was watching like, yeah, right. I was like, oh, you got booty call here too? What? And they're like, yeah, man, like last night, I was like jerking it and I just came on the floor like, up. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, what? I was like, oh yeah, no, jerking off. I don't do that shit, man. That shit's mad gay. Like, I don't do that. I was like thinking I was the coolest kid there. I was like, yeah, that shit's mad gay. And I thought everyone was gonna be like, yo. And instead they look at me. Everyone's like, it's if there was ever a pause moment, everybody was like, pause. And they're like,
God.
what? And I'm like, yeah, like I don't touch dick, like that's gay. And they're like, wait a minute.
I feel so sorry for you.
They're like, not even your own dick. And I'm like, nah, man, like only girls be touching my dick. I'm like 13 years old. I'm like a little kid. I'm like, nah, man, only girls be touching my dick. You know.
I ain't gay.
And they're like, yeah. And they're like,
That's
they're like,
amazing.
whoa. They're like, trust us. They're like, hang on 1 second.
what did you do
Let's
that
go
day when you went
circle
home?
jerk.
Trust us. You gotta try this.
Was that the day?
So I'm like, all right. So yeah. So I
away.
went. So I downloaded some Jenna Jameson.
Oh.
Nice.
And
Classic.
And I went home and I jerked it for the first time.
Wow.
And
Was it like on the floor, like, pow?
actually funny story. So I just can't. So like I didn't really know what to expect.
Right.
Even though I was watching Jenna Jameson, so I guess I should have known. But so yeah, I just like came all over my floor, like the carpet, like, and I was like, oh, fuck.
Your mom's like, what's that?
Yeah, no, and to this day, the stain is still there. It's like literally right in the middle of the floor. I like tried to wipe it up and shit, and I was like,
Oh my God. We have to put like a plexiglass box
Yeah.
over it.
yeah, I know.
Like a velvet rope. Here lies Karen's first jizz.
First jizz, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
First
First jizz.
jizz.
That's a great
another
story.
song title. First jizz.
First jizz, yeah.
I like it.
Rambo first jizz.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was the greatest story
great.
ever. And you know what, guys? I haven't even played your music yet. We're gonna do that right now. Without further ado, it gives me a chance to recollect my thoughts here after that one.
Okay.
So yeah, guys, this is Hungover. You said.
Oh, one thing to mention: this is featuring our boy Kid Novice.
From the Bronx, New York City.
Yeah, dude, Kid Novice.
Great
and
guy.
also, what else is going on about Hungover? You told me something.
Oh yeah, we're gonna coordinate the release of the Hungover music video with the release of this podcast.
So there you go, guys.
Boom.
Whenever you hear it, you're like, this is a tasty fucking jam.
Yeah, go check out the video.
You better go
'cause
check out the video,
it's-
too.
It just came out today, and not podcast recorded in the past today. I mean, whatever today is today. I'm fucking time traveling right now. This
Boom.
is forward
November
to the future.
5th,
November
Yo.
5th, exactly.
Yeah.
The
Full
flux
circle.
capacity.
All right, check out this jam.
All right, guys. This is Chico and Lollipop with Hungover.
I'm hungover.
I'm just hung.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Make it dumb bitch come. I make it dumb bitch come. I make it dumb bitch
Waking up in your bed, think I fell and bumped my head. That's just what the liquor did. Wash your name, watch me spread. Let's keep fucking, don't stop. Bring it from the bed to the stove top. Got some milk like it's Betty Crocker. Bring your homies potluck. Yo, I'm so hungover. I don't think I even know ya. Got lots of things to show ya. Pull your dick out, I'ma blow ya. Religion like Jehovah. Praise my pussy before I let it soak ya. Can I get a witness while I slowly bend over? Damn, I'm feeling nice. White girl wasted. Ride it front, back, side. Till I'm white, I'm basted. Lick my lips, taste it. Finger lick it. Put your dick east in my pussy like a martini. 007, sip it and cleanly. Pop my pussy like it's Dom Perignon. Make it rain on ya. Better put your raincoat on. Fuck it, raw dick me. Make my insides sticky. I ain't gotta know your name. Fuck me hard, I just came. I'm hungover.
I'm just hung.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Make it dumb bitch come. I make it dumb bitch come. I make it dumb bitch come. That bitch give me head at the club, coming out the blue like a damn flash mob. Gotta be alone when I pop that pussy. Take it to the back where there's no paparazzi, no snapshots while I'm shooting loads while I'm getting blown and I'm on the phone. Gotta handle my business when I'm on the road. Those little motherfuckers trying to ruin my flow. After the show, drinks on me. Can't find my hotel room key. Lollipop passed out in the lobby. Too bad for her. So much ass free. Tour bus, green room, hotel, pre-com. Getting fucked every minute. Bitches make my dick numb. Focus, Chico. What's this chica's age? I don't know. Fuck it. Never ask questions. You don't wanna know. I'ma just let her rock it. Found my rookie in my pocket. Got plan B's in my wallet. Back to plan A. Wanna head up?
Okay, papi.
Let's go fuck, dumb bitch on my tip. Drink that pussy, get my sip. Love it when you come on it. Squeeze that nana on my dick. Bang your head against the floor. Get that asshole fucking sore. Heads to pounding from before. Tylenol for mine and yours.
I'm hungover.
I'm just hung.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Make it dumb bitch come.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Make it dumb bitch come.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Make it dumb bitch
Okay, I'm popping perks with my drunk bitches. Shouts out to my dumb bitches. They hung over, my dick hung. Yeah. If you wanna take a sip, bitch, come and get it. She rolling over that molly. She taking shots, Bukaki. I'm sticking dick in these hoes raw, but we don't fuck with no young bitches. I'm coming up in these cougars. Slicking it Rick with this ruler. Get it. These bills be telling me, tell me when I'm busting off like a Ruger. Blah. Fuck the drool out of school teacher. Make a stutter like special ed. She deep throat until tears flow. And this sentimental, that's special ed. Hit the hotel, short stay. Do the math, that's for a play. She Molly twerk on my wrecking balls. I turn the walls to a doorway. I jackhammer that pussy. She custom fit in my hard hat. Oh, goddamn it, it's good shit. Then I'm 10, he fucking her broad strap. I'm licking bent and she bent over. No, I lick her bent and she bent over. Throw it back, bitch, let me catch it. Dog style and my name Rover. She ODing on Coca-Cola. Codeine with my soda. Hey, morning when I get sober, I don't remember like the hangover.
I'm hungover.
I'm just hung.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Make it dumb bitch come. I make it dumb bitch come.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Make it dumb bitch come.
I'm hungover.
I'm just hung.
I'm a dumb bitch.
Make it dumb bitch come.
I'm hungover.
Make it dumb bitch come.
I'm a dumb bitch.
All right, everybody. That was Chico and Lollipop with Hungover. That's a killer right there. That's a banger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And-
Shout out to Novice, Kid
Yeah.
Novice from the Bronx. He gave a killer verse on that. I
And
love his
also,
verse.
you guys let me secretly watch the video. And since the video's out, by the
Dun,
time
dun, dun.
you're listening to this, listener at home, I got to talk to you about the video because I'm an avid fan of VHS tapes.
Yeah, I saw
my
your collection. This guy, Sean, he has like the stacks were like 5 by 10 by like 6.
Yeah, and also that's
He
only
has a
half
cube.
the collection.
Oh, shit.
Because actually, right behind you, you'll never be able to see it amongst all that junk. But underneath there is a full, huge Tupperware storage container that is filled
VHS
with
tapes?
only VHS tapes.
Do you have my bar mitzvah video?
Not yet. I've been waiting on it. So you tell me the backstory of it on you're telling me a little behind the scenes details as far as the filming went.
Yeah, we wanted to give it like a retro feel, so I went on eBay and I got a Panasonic VHS camcorder for like $60.
Yeah.
And we filmed it half with that and half with a DSLR. Yeah.
You love eBay, don't you?
Oh
eBay?
my
It,
God.
it
my
seems like
God.
every store we've had over the last 24
Right.
hours, like I've gotten this from eBay, or I've sold
or
this
Amazon.
on eBay.
Or I'm about to buy this shit on eBay.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do love eBay.
yeah, me too.
eBay and Amazon, man.
I know we're basically the same person,
I
just
know.
in two totally different bodies.
Until tonight when we both pee in the fountain at midnight.
Exactly, and two become one.
That's awesome. Wow.
Be like Freaky Friday.
That's
Yeah.
what it's called. Pee in the
I'll have
fountain.
those glasses. You'll have these.
Yeah. Other than that,
I'll have this awesome house. You'll live in,
we are
in
still
a
we are
little
actually,
box.
we're
in
wearing
Brooklyn.
the same shirt.
Yeah.
So, sorry there. Thank you for rocking a Sean
How big
versus
is your
Wild.
Venus rising over Taurus moon?
Oh, yeah. 8. Well, what was yours? 8.
8.
Yours was 8, right? Mine 8, probably 8.5.
Oh,
You know?
Okay, all right.
centimeters though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I didn't specify the unit of measurement.
My dick is 8 kilometers.
Yeah, dude,
bitch.
I'm on the metric system, bro. Forget all this. I'm on the metric system.
I'm on the Chico system. My dick is 1 Chico.
Perfect.
Mine is the dick to which all other dicks are measured.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, love the video too.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
So-
we had a blast filming
We
that.
like you
collaborated
did.
with the artist collective in the Lower East Side called Con Artist. They do really dope shit over there, and they let us shoot in their crazy little house.
Yeah, their artist space.
in their storefront,
Yeah, we shot the whole thing on the Lower East Side with a VHS.
and then they let us drink and get wasted and just run around.
yeah, it was a blast.
That's what the video is.
Yeah, a lot of the people you'll see in the videos, a lot of people just in the street, and I was just drunk as fuck, just going up to people like, "Yo, you want to be in the music video?" And they'd be like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Just say I'm hungover," like, and then all these girls are like giving the lick my pussy sign and shit. It was
It's funny
fun.
that you like do something on a podcast and you're just like, oh man, no one's ever gonna,
No one can see.
Yeah.
that
no one's
shit.
ever gonna see what I've done here.
Oh well, it's the lick my pussy sign.
It's the V and then the tongue through the V.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah.
for
Yeah. Just so you hold your 2 fingers up, guys,
Yep.
in front of your mouth,
Like a
and
peace
then
sign, but the other way.
Boom, and then you like lick through. You gotta.
You stick your tongue out
You can feel it.
like you're trying to get the pudding off the spoon.
Right. Yeah.
It sounds
And
like
the
this,
V
if you're
stands
doing it
for
right.
vagina, and the
I'm
tongue
gonna-
stands for eating it. We have a song called "Eat It" too, so we know a lot about that. We
dude,
did a lot
you
of
and Weird Al
research.
both. You know what I'm saying?
Ours a little different.
Oh,
Same
this must
idea.
be a Weird Al cover.
Yeah, yeah.
No, it's not.
Just eat it, my pussy, my pussy.
I'm thinking about changing the format of my podcast from here on out to the Robin Bird format.
Oh.
So,
Yes.
Robin
Yeah.
Bird. Is
Well, if
everybody
you
saying
want,
that
I'll
right?
just stand
Yeah,
up and take
that's
my
it.
pants off right now.
I'm in the wrong business. I need to be in the Robin Bird.
She was like an earlier. What's his name? Howard
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern.
Howard
Stern. He has the porn stars in, and they get someone squirted on there like and hit
shit.
everybody. Yeah, I saw
How would we
that.
know?
We have to work out a squirting routine in our show.
We should.
Fair enough.
Supposedly, every woman can squirt. They say. I don't know
If you
about
can-
every bit.
if you can
bitch
dream
out
it,
there,
you can
but
do it.
You can,
It's true. Doc Brown says, if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
And
Right.
Obi-Wan Kenobi says, "Fuck you, Sean."
Yeah, man. That's because Obi-Wan Kenobi couldn't even say anything cool to me. 'Cause
Oh.
he's dead. He dies in the first movie.
They're all dead.
Spoiler alert, guys.
They're all dead. It was a long, long time ago.
Yeah, I heard that the next Star Wars, well, not like on the 9th Star Wars movie, it's just all going to be a dream. and Bob Newhart's gonna wake up.
Oh no!
It's gonna be the Bob Newhart effect where he just wakes up and he's like, "Oh, it was all a dream."
Oh my god! I'd kill
Snow
myself.
globe and everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Mark Hamill just wakes up and he's like, "Oh, you'll never believe it. I had the craziest dream."
Back in the 70s.
When
I think we all just want to go back to the 70s. That's really what Chico and
Yeah.
Lollipop is about. Like,
You guys are taking that
Definitely.
swag back.
even the logo, the font feels kind of 70s, you know?
You're right.
Like, everybody was just raw dogging it and didn't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. That's
You know.
true.
Dude.
Boogie Nights is one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
That's
agreed.
great. That is a great
So
movie.
good.
I love Boogie Nights.
William H Macy is a his performance is amazing.
Dude, John C. Reilly for me.
Oh.
Yeah.
John C. Reilly can get it. Oh, he's so good.
His shit is so funny in that.
So funny.
And you gotta think, man, this is like like everybody knows John C. Reilly now as being funny because of like
Yeah.
Talladega Nights and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Dude, he's like low key,
Yeah.
like under the radar,
Brilliant.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Dude, some of the shit that he says. What I love about Boogie Nights is that it has such a feeling of improv whenever they're
Totally.
talking.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, "How much you bench?" Actually, I almost did this. I did this to you. He's like, "How much you bench?" And the guys, and Mark Wahlberg's just like, "You say first." And he's like, "We'll say it at the same time." And then they're like, they didn't
it's
say
so
anything.
stupid.
And then he's just like, "Yeah, I bench, 200." And he's like, "What about you?" And John C. Reilly just looks at him and is like, 220. Oh, you work out? Do you work out at Gold's? Oh, I'm there every day. I would have seen you. So genius. And he's like, "Yeah, people tell me I look like Han Solo."
I love that movie,
Dude, it's such a great movie.
It's awesome.
And Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it. When I watched it
Oh,
the
yeah.
last time, I watched that shit like periodically. And I saw the Philip Seymour Hoffman character, and I was like, "That's Philip Seymour." I didn't remember that was him. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? With
yeah,
the
yeah.
long hair, and he's
Yeah.
all emo and like in love with Mark Wahlberg's character, Dirk Diggler.
I'm a fucking idiot. His big line, "I'm a fucking idiot." Whatever tries to kiss him in the car. Guys, if you haven't seen Boogie Nights, well,
Well, you
Go.
obviously
It's been out
need to
for
see
20
it.
years.
This is our top movies: Boogie Nights, Booty Call,
Yeah.
The Robin Bird Show, just cause now on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
yeah, dude, I'm gonna change my format, bro. She had it figured out.
She did.
Apparently.
Dude,
Yeah.
She did. She
I
did.
mean, this would be a whole lot more interesting if people were just fucking in here right now.
It would certainly be a lot more interesting
just-
if people are naked. So
I mean, you gotta show at least 3 buttholes every show. And then,
Right. Okay. 3. That's the standard.
Hey, I thought we established that they're hairy donuts, Karen.
I apologize.
We
for
got to go
using coarse.
Jason
I have
Mraz
donuts
style.
on my socks.
I apologize for the coarse language.
They're not hairy donuts though.
the coarse adult content.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
Oh my.
So guys, what do you have coming up here? The video's coming out. What do you guys have coming up once you get back home?
We're working on our EP.
Yep.
It's almost done.
It's called Promiscuous and Consensual.
Yeah.
It's going to be dope. We got a song called Bang That, parentheses, Pussy Up.
Okay.
People don't use enough parentheses anymore.
Right.
know.
No, we should. Yeah, you're
And
right.
our thing has a bunch of interludes and skits and shit on it, like classic hip hop style. It's fucking great. And then what else we got? Eat It, featuring Princess Superstar. You know
Oh
Princess
yeah,
Superstar?
Princess Superstar. You know her?
I don't know her, but I would love to know her.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
she's
look her
on
up.
her-
She's fucking awesome.
She's amazing.
So she's on that track, and then we've got Hungover, which you all just heard. Swallow,
That's right.
Three
on
Ways.
fleek, which nobody says anymore, but that's okay. And that's another parentheses. Pussy Game, and then on fleek.
Gotcha.
Pussy Game is the parentheses first before the title.
I think every song,
We're really changing the game over here.
if I may make a suggestion,
Yeah.
should have a parentheses in it.
I think that's a good
Maybe
idea.
just randomly.
Okay.
Just put the whole title in parentheses.
We're gonna start doing songs that are just emojis and asset art.
Yeah.
We're emojis, actually.
Yeah.
Chico and Lollipop is emojis. And so is DJ Karen.
Very true. Yeah.
He's a balloon.
Very true. Yeah. Balloon emoji.
Yeah. You're Chico and I'm a lollipop.
yeah, like conspicuously Latino-looking man emoji,
With the mustache. That's obviously Chico.
and
And I'm a lollipop.
then the sexy swirly rainbow lollipop emoji.
And K-Day is a gorilla.
Yeah. That would
She
be
is.
perfect.
Oh yeah, let's talk about last night how K-Day
Yo.
was walking around in a gorilla suit.
Yeah.
was.
So
For the
yeah,
entire show.
Sean asked earlier about the show at Haymarket. I mean, the crowd. What did you guys think of the crowd?
Oh my God, amazing.
Crowd was amazing,
I was
yeah.
really into it. There was one guy named Paul, which was dope because
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Paul. Yeah.
Shout out to Paul.
Paul
I know you're listening.
Thompson.
Yep.
What's up?
Paul is like, yeah, major shout out. He showed us so much love. I just remember Paul. Nah, but it was a dope crowd. it was a good time.
Met a lot of cool people, you know. So yeah, my first time in Louisville, and we really
You got family here too. No,
actually, yes, you're right. We are. Yep, we got some family here. We hung out. So yeah, so after the show, I know we're talking about the show, but real quick, after the show,
go for it.
So I'm half Puerto Rican, and so we're hanging out at like a couple of the bars and stuff. And my friends are like, my cousins are like, yo, like, you know, like the bar that we hang out at, like, is right down the block. Like, let's go hang out at one of the Puerto Rican bars for a little bit. Yes. So I'm like, all right, yeah, let's go check this out. So we go over to the salsa club, and they're playing like some bachata and some like reggaeton and stuff. And it was really, really fun. And it was really cool to see like the diversity in Louisville. You know, it's not just black and white here. It's not just one thing here. So
not just humans and gorillas.
Yeah, not just humans and gorillas. So that definitely subverted our expectations, and I gotta say shout out to Louisville for really like representing and having like multicultural stuff going on here.
Yeah, man.
I feel really bad because all of y'all did all this fun shit, and I was just getting fucked somewhere.
That sounds horrible.
Oh, poor you. Poor you.
No, but like, you know, it's kind of like I let my team down. I should have hung out with y'all, and I was just really horny.
We literally just talked about video games most of the night last night. It's cool.
And then
we missed out on a
sex.
lot.
But I feel like I really interacted with the locals on that.
Yes, you really got
Yeah, you did. Yeah,
She really gives back to her fans. Let me tell you.
You got a real taste for the culture.
Exactly.
You mean the Petri dish culture?
Yes. No, I did. That's how I explore cities, you know.
Word.
I pick a dick and, you know.
Just run with it.
Literally.
You know? Just grab the ball and run with it.
Through the cornfield.
I did, too.
Chico, that's what we should have done at the gay bar in Nashville, man.
Yeah, get a little taste of the local flavor. So we do this thing. We have a song "Eat It" about eating pussy, and then in the bridge, Lollipop goes into the audience and puts whipped cream in everybody's mouth.
Yeah,
And we do that in New York all the time. And for some reason, Louisville got her a little wildin' last night because it didn't go in their mouth. It went all over everybody's face.
Yeah.
So I'm on stage like rapping, and I'm just looking at this like a whole crowd of locals just covered in whipped cream.
Yes.
It was hilarious.
I was one of the victims.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yes.
You were
Of the
just
frosting.
like, fuck it. It's like,
I really wanted... You know,
A bit
I wanted-
overzealous with
I
the-
wanted
Oh, it was
everybody
so
to be
funny.
drenched in our whipped cream cum.
but they loved it.
Yeah, no, it was great.
It was a good crowd.
Yeah, it was great.
Dude, I didn't mind it until after the show, and I was like hanging around. I was like, why do I smell like milk?
Yeah.
Like, why do I smell like old milk? Right
So
now?
that's what happens. You come to our show, you leave smelling like something else.
Yeah,
It might be milk. It might be ball sweat.
that's a good disclaimer. Yeah.
Yeah, be careful. Oh, who is your friend?
Madrina.
Madrina. So we have this song called "Find Me," and this verse that I do is about this girl that's like, you know, we go out, we fuck, and then she just keeps hitting at my phone, and she's catching feelings. I'm like, yo, whatever. But she was dope because I stood up on the top of the riser thing, and I got down way low, and I did the whole verse like right to her face, and she was fucking, you know, good sport and everything. It was fun.
Yeah.
I had a blast. I felt like we were like, I felt like it happened. I was like, you remember, girl. Stop calling me bitch. And she's just like some stranger.
We're all good sports here in Louisville. We like to be entertained.
You guys are
Yeah,
fun.
it was
You guys are
great.
really fun. We want to come back.
Well, you got to come back. You got to
Yes.
come, and you know you can always stay here. Stay here. You know, it's funny.
Casa del Sean.
This is the Smithsonian. Welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking last night. You know, like living in New York and stuff, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I have a room in this house I don't even use.
Oh, I wanted to murder you.
Yeah.
It's like literally just storage.
You could in New York, if you could transplant that room to New York, you could get $35,000 a month for that room.
35,000
A month. Yeah,
per month.
It's and just so you know, people, it's about 8 feet by 6 feet.
Yeah, it ain't nothing special.
Yeah.
It's the smallest room in the house.
Oh, we love New York though. Like it's so inspiring to like be there. You know what I'm saying? Like you can like
Concrete jungle.
Do whatever
where
you
dreams
want.
are
Made
I mean,
of
it's- yeah.
make
Okay,
you feel
all right.
brand.
It's
I
a
asked
it's a
for that.
grind, but the diversity and, you know, just the culture and the art is unmatched.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a
Although-
question. Are you a pizza guy? New York, are you a pizza or deli sandwich?
Oh,
I mean,
That's-
both.
Wow, why do you have to go there, Sean?
I
It's
want
so
to know
rough.
the debate. We always had it going in there. Like,
Well-
we're going to New York. Are we going to get pizza? Or are we going to get deli sandwiches?
Oh,
Well,
dude,
all
why
right,
do you have to
here-
pick one? What are you talking about?
definitely do
both.
both.
I just want you to settle your. I just want you to debate this.
So
I
here-
would- okay,
here's
go.
a question. Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Here's a question. What do you call that sandwich? Like, what do you call it? What do you call it?
I don't know. I just
What do you
get-
call like a big sandwich?
Oh, like a. I don't. I'm not gonna say hoagie.
Is that what you would say?
No, I would just call it a sub sandwich.
Sub. Okay, sub is New York-ish. I'd say the real New York term is hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They call it a hero a lot.
Yeah.
But they
on
sub,
a hero on a roll.
They say a hub. Yeah, they say sub a lot.
I got to get everything on a hard roll. I don't get a sub. I get the hard roll.
What's a hard roll?
Bro, it's like the circular one.
Oh, like a
Oh,
Kaiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Like like a Kaiser. Is
Have
this
you-
another
I kinda
Nazi?
want
Have you
deli
ever been-
sandwich
Yeah,
now.
right.
Have you ever been to Katz's Deli?
I don't think so. Oh, but maybe next time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll
we'll
take
take
you.
you.
Yeah,
That place
pastrami.
has been
He'll
there
take
for
you. I
over
don't like
100
it.
years. Like the pastrami on rye. Do you see when Harry Met Sally?
Yeah,
So
I'll have
that's
what
Katz's
Oh,
Deli.
okay, yeah. I'll
We
have what
have
she's
it.
having.
It's actually in our hungover video too.
Yeah,
We're,
actually,
like,
yeah.
Actually, I don't
grinding
see it
on
in the
each
video.
other.
Yeah, Katz's Deli's in that video.
Yeah.
That place. So, all right, I'm a pizza guy over like regular, just a turkey sandwich. I love sandwiches though. Jimmy John's. Shout out to Jimmy John's. We don't have that shit in New York. As soon as I go on tour and I see Jimmy John's, like I will buy 4 of those.
Jimmy John's is quality. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but
don't
Katz's
trust you
Deli
with the
has
food.
got the fucking that pastrami is so good.
I gotta say, yo, Chico has been trying to put me on to all this America food out here, and we went to Steak and Shake, and you were talking it up. We actually had almost like a riot outside Steak and Shake after our Nashville situation because we wanted to eat,
It was 4
and
in
they
the
were
morning.
closed,
I
and
was
we don't understand
drunk.
how things are closed.
When they specifically state 24 hours.
Yeah, and I was ready to throw a brick through the window. I was so mad. I started
And then
screaming.
we were like, we're gonna go tomorrow, and I was all excited.
Yeah,
And then I
and she
don't like
hated
it.
it.
What'd you
Like,
get?
Frisco melt.
I got what he said to get. Frisco.
It,
Melt.
which
Frisco
I
melt's
got to
pretty
be
tough.
honest though, like my Frisco melt came out, it was cold. My chili mac looked like dog food, so it wasn't a good steak and shake.
Well,
I got a shake that was
The
good.
shake was
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
Our
Always
waitress
talking
was amazing though. Shout
Yeah,
out to
she was
Shout out to
stoned.
Tony,
Our
yo.
waitress
Tony
was
was lit.
stoned
Shout out to
as
Tony.
fuck. She's like, "Yo, I'm a little bit, y'all." It was so
She
funny.
was great. She's awesome.
you know you're in the wrong part of town, like just in a bad neighborhood, I feel like, or a bad part of town whenever like the 24-hour establishments close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have family like up in Indy, and like there's a White Castle, like every White Castle is open 24 hours everywhere, except this one, like that gets robbed about once a month.
So they just closed.
So they just close at like 1 o'clock.
yeah. They're not having it. I get
Yeah.
it.
Sorry, Nashville. Sorry, Hermitage. Sorry, Andrew Jackson's legacy. Your town's fucked up.
Damn.
Yeah, two Indy, basically that same. No, actually, it was at a Taco Bell in the same neighborhood. 2 drivers came in for the Indy 500. You know, like they're racing these Indy cars. Got robbed at a Taco Bell drive-through.
Wow.
Yeah, in Indianapolis. So
Well, they were probably wearing their fucking McDonald's jumpsuit.
that's true. They're
with
probably like,
$1
we're gonna
million
jump this guy
hanging
when
out
they're
of the
doing
back
T-bone.
pocket. Yeah. Oh, M&M's. This motherfucker's got money.
I was thinking, like, how do you get robbed in the drive-through? Why don't you just drive off?
Oh, were they driving the Indy car through the drive-thru?
Well,
Because
obviously,
I would drive that guy.
I don't think they're street legal. Okay, I think there's some sort of ordinance against that.
I think Dale Earnhardt Jr. is above the law.
It's true, but he's a NASCAR driver.
Fuck.
Can we just picture how hard it would be to drink a soda while driving an Indy car?
Right.
Oh, God.
Nice.
That's funny.
But yeah, guys. Well, I tell you what, we're winding down. We're in the home stretch, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
And I just
All
want to
right.
talk more about your booty call, bro.
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk more about it, but I just like blowed my mind that Booty Call was your movie.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys were my heroes for some reason when I was a kid. You know, like I just wanted to hustle, like not hustle. I just wanted to play. Like I remember actually another fantasy I had when I was a kid. This is the
man.
weirdest fucking fantasy.
Yes, Karen.
Was I would get like I was like, all right. I was like, here's how I'm gonna have sex. I was like, all right, I'm gonna order like some shit from UPS or whatever.
Okay.
Ooh.
And the delivery woman is gonna be a woman and not a man.
Of course.
And it's gonna be a really sexy woman, and she's gonna have this is a fantasy I had. I had this like UPS woman in her like doo-doo brown like uniform. Come up to my room, she'd be like, "Package for DJ Karen," because that was what I called myself too. And you know, and then we would just like bone right there.
I have one.
And my parents would have no idea. And actually, wait.
That's part of the fantasy. Mom and Dad won't know. They won't know.
Actually, I got another good story though. Wait, real quick. So this might be why I'm actually a subdued guy, but why I'm a little fucked up in my head.
You're a
Like,
freak.
Okay.
Oh,
when I was a kid,
Your stories are killer.
Oh,
You're knocking this
Thanks, man.
podcast out of the park. I suggest you get your own podcast as soon as possible.
Thanks, man. Yeah. So all right. So when I was a kid, we would hear, me and my sister. I have 3 sisters. We would hear my parents having sex all the time.
Like God.
All the time, like every like clockwork, like every like Saturday and Sunday like morning, like we would just want to go get some Cyril downstairs. We're trying,
Thank you, Karen.
like we're trying
Integrating with Cyril.
we're trying to go downstairs and watch some Dragon Ball Z and shit. And like my parents are like fucking, so we're like sneaking down. We're like Mission Impossible, like sneaking down the stairs, like trying not to make noise. And so so I'm climbing down the stairs. No, I like that music. And so we're climbing down the stairs, and like my parents are like boning. I don't even want to emulate the noise.
I want you to emulate. I need you to emulate the noise right now.
So one time we're like, me and my sister were like 6 years old or whatever. We're innocent young children, and we're playing house together, and we're like making dinner and like and so we're like, okay, now's the time when the mommy and daddy get naked in bed together and make noises. and like we had no idea what they were actually doing, but like we just thought this was part of like regular house
like
family life.
This is business as usual.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. How did you know they were naked?
All right, I don't know. I mean, I probably like my
Don't hold
dad.
back.
My dad would probably just be like walking in the bathroom naked and stuff. So
After?
Like, that's
So you put 2 and 2 together.
I think. I mean, we knew they were naked.
Okay.
Hey
didn't-
kids, somebody give daddy a towel
We didn't know what we were doing.
and a bowl of syrup.
Oh my god! And so much dad. Shout out to the dad dick too. You guys know about the dad dick.
What's the dad dick?
Oh well, this is actually a joke from Workaholics. But like when you're a kid and like you see your dad's dick and you're like, what?
In a good way, or
Well, because like when you're a kid, your dick is like
Yeah, so it's enormous.
yeah. So you're just like oh my god, like
My dad really is a superhero.
dick man.
so yeah. Anyways, my parents
That's
had sex
awesome.
on the regular.
Oh, that's so good. I'm
But
happy for them.
they're actually very sweet, caring people.
Of course they are. 'cause
Of course,
they're
yeah, they
laying
just
all
got
the
laid.
fucking time.
And they're
That's true.
probably listening, so shout out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
mom, dad.
DJ
Hopefully, you guys never hear this.
So you realize that out of every Saturday and Sunday morning, you only have 3 siblings, right? There's only
Yeah.
4 of you. So you guys are just those
Only four.
those 4 fucked up weekends that he didn't pull out in time.
Oh well, yeah, for sure. And actually, I have a sister who is much younger. So yeah, every now and then we wonder about that. Yeah.
That's right. Oops.
Well, it's nice to see that they've maintained such a healthy relationship
love
after
that.
all these
I
years.
think it's
Oh
great.
yeah, no. My parents are
If
great.
I get
But he didn't-
married,
he
I
didn't-
want to fuck my husband all the time as well. That's why what else would you be doing?
Yep.
That's it.
Just fighting. Like my parents.
But what else would you be doing? You'd just probably be miserable
God.
arguing about
Yeah,
bills.
just don't trust each other and fight about money for forever.
Okay.
Oh, but stay together for the kids.
They're gonna love that.
That's
Yeah.
dark.
You
That's
gotta
so dark.
Do it for the kids.
Do it for the kids, yo.
Because nothing's better for a child than waking up at 4 a.m. to screaming. Really sets you up for a stable life free of anxiety. Or you could fuck all the time. I'd pick that.
I think
you know what?
that.
I was
think-
gonna do the first one, but I think now when I get married, I'm gonna do the second one.
Yeah.
I'm
sounds a
gonna
little
go
bit
with door number 2. Door number 3 is murder suicide. I'm gonna go with door number 2.
And guys,
Shout
where can everybody find Chico and Lollipop on the interweb?
They're in the web there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
On the
right,
net.
Right now we have our website
On the net. On the line.
Can I answer? Wait, did you mean the internet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's different.
Where's your stuff on the line?
On the line?
Yeah. When you
I
put
put it
the
all
line.
on the line at my show every night on stage. No, we have ChicoandLollipop.com. We are on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all that. Right now we have one release out. It's On Fleek, parentheses, Pussy Game, parentheses, On Fleek, with the On Fleek remix.
Shout out to The Rigger.
Yep, our buddy Otis the Rigger did the Rigger's Kinky Trap remix of On Fleek.
It is so good.
It's dope.
It's very dark.
It's got a lot of porn samples in
Oh,
it.
a lot of porn samples. He went in. He
Actually, I think he
understands us
sampled DJ
perfectly.
Karen's parents.
I mean, that was some 70s raw dog shit.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's on there. When the EP comes out, it'll be available anywhere you can stream anything. And then we've got our documentary, Chico and Lollipop, A Day in the Life of Fucking Greatness. That is on YouTube right now. Hungover, the video, is on YouTube right now. And we've got other music videos ready to go. We just haven't released them yet. So subscribe to the YouTube channel and you'll get them there. And then you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Chico Lollipop. And on Facebook, Chico and Lollipop. And ladies, my number is 347.
I'll just give it to him after the. I'll put it in post.
Okay. 555-6969.
My number is 502. Hold on, let me get my phone out. I don't know my own number.
Yeah.
Like that's always like, hey, what's your number? Hold on, let me look at my phone. I don't remember it by heart. You ever have people that do that? Oh, and they always are like, oh, I just got a new phone. I'm like, man, you've had the same phone for a decade. I know.
You just don't even bother.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
What's your middle name? Oh shit, I don't. Let me look at my phone.
Hold on, dude, I gotta check my birth certificate.
Yeah.
It's back in the house. I got it filed away. So
How many toes do you have? Oh, let me take my shoes off. I don't remember. I don't know.
exactly.
What color is your hair? Oh fuck.
Hey man,
And,
too soon, bro.
Also,
dude.
shout out to the homie K-Day. She
Yes.
has a video out called Exclusive.
Yeah, it just came
and
out.
We're actually all making cameos in there.
Yeah, peep us in that video.
yeah.
Exclusive.
It's so good.
And guys, if you don't know who K-Day is, go all the way back to episode, 4, 5, or 6 of the Sean vs. Wild podcast and listen to that episode with K-Day because if you enjoyed this one, you're going to love that one. If you loved that one, you're going to love this one, obviously. It's the end of the podcast, so you already know that you've loved it. Whatever.
Can I tell a story before we wrap?
Yeah,
This
absolutely.
is a story that I've been trying to tell. I'm just like, who's going to get this story? Nobody knows this story.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I'm comfortable here with
Okay.
Sean.
Let's
I'm going
see
to
you.
unload this one.
Let's do it.
When I was like 12 or 13, just jerk offaholic, man, every day.
Boom.
And I was getting into, I must have been a little older. I think I was like 15 or 16 because I
Ooh.
started smoking weed.
And
I
jerking
had
off.
this great idea to make the best jerk off ever. I was a little bit chubby. I had a little bit of the man boobs going on, but I was only 15. I didn't have any chest hair yet. So my genius idea was to lay down on my back with my legs up and then jerk off towards my chin. And then as I'm stoned as fuck, pretend that I'm coming onto someone else's tits, but they're my tits.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow.
So this was a great idea until I came, and then that horniness instantly vanishes, and then I just went like, "Oh, I'm such a fucking loser." It was like awesome, and then like paranoid, like shame. I was just like, "What am I doing? Oh my god!" And then I had to clean it all up, and I'm like, "Oh, I gotta lose some weight."
Guys.
Wow. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thank you so much. Thanks you guys for being here, man, and doing the podcast. And I'm glad we were able to get one in here with you guys. I
Yeah.
said, as soon as from like the first song, I was like, these guys have to be on the podcast.
Yes.
Nice.
So
Thank you for having us.
I'm glad that it all worked
Yeah,
out.
man. Thank you
Sean
so
versus
much.
Wild.
Yep. So
Yeah.
guys, if you liked what you heard, like, share, and subscribe. Check out Chico and Lollipop. Check out Sean vs. Wild. It's on iTunes, Stitcher, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
What about on
YouTube?
the internet?
All of it is encapsulated in the net, and it's been put on the line. So everything that we've done here today will be put on the line and inside the net for everyone to see on the web.
The dial-up one?
Yeah, 4.0, AOL 4.0.
Oh.
Well, I'm thinking about upgrading to Netscape.
AOL, keyword Sean.
Yep, keyword. Guys, use your AOL keyword, Sean, and find... Dude, you just blew my mind because I haven't thought about AOL
AOL
keywords.
keyword Nick. That's why I
Yeah.
got American Online. I was so excited to get American Online to go to keyword Nick, and they had all the pictures and all the cartoons, and then I got AOL 3.0, and I did Nick, and it was all black and white text, and I started crying. I was like, this is not what I wanted, Dad.
Come on, Dad. Spring for the better internet.
AOL keyword Nick.
They used to send you the floppy disk in the mail.
I know.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And they're like, hey, dude, you remember what, like, isn't it crazy that things used to come on a floppy disk? Whatever. We're going off on a tangent. We'll save that for part 2. Guys,
Boom.
thank you so much for tuning in to the Sean vs. Wild podcast. I've had a blast. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
All right.
Yay.
This is more clapping. No one ever claps.
Well, one of us has the clap. Let's guess for episode 2.
All right, guys. That's been the Sean vs. Wild podcast.